Super Dario indeed, at least it was in game number 4. We know he's capable of this, but you saw in the piece, you know, Smitty, whether it's defensively, putting up shots, being their third option, at times even closer than that. I think going back to last year, we haven't given enough credit for how good of a player, how underrated of a player he is.
Yeah, because the highlight guys are Joel Embiid and Markelle Fultz and Ben Simmons. But like you said, he was, I think second in Rookie of the Year voting. I mean, a guy that was playing alongside Joel Embiid. I just look at him, and just from the eye test, you go, the kid can play. I mean, you can put him in a situation where you're handling the basketball. That's mean the guy has a great feel for the game. And then the analytics, you start to look at all these numbers. He's either first, second, third, or fourth in pretty much every category. So, and at his size, to be able to be versatile on both sides of the floor, you'll see him. Can he stop some of the guards? But no, he takes the challenge. And obviously because of his high basketball IQ, gives him the right enough space. He contests. I just love guys who have a great feel for the game. And from a coaching standpoint, you can put him in any situation. He won't make you look bad. He'll come out there and compete as well.
You think of somebody, look, Manu, who you played for a long time with, Porzingis, who obviously you had an opportunity to coach when he came into the league. The European players have changed the game. What were some of the factors that went into how to handle maybe Porzingis fish a little bit differently than other players? What did he have to go through coming into the league?
Yeah, I mean, I think for Kristaps, with his length and his frame, really trying to help him adjust physically to the NBA and making sure we didn't overexpose him to what ended up happening this past season was the injury, to the ACL. Really trying to bring him along slowly and properly. But for Chris, his mindset is there. He is a winner. He wants to be great and is willing to put the work in. And I thought that he adjusted well culturally because he had a great command of the English language. So he wasn't struggling to communicate with his teammates, to understand what his coaches and people were asking of him to do. So I thought that was huge in terms of Chris being able to come over and transition well and have success early in his career.
You know, Smitty, obviously I would assume also teams are so much better suited to understand what they need to do, right, for guys coming in, because now it's got to be a part of every organization, considering how much in the draft we're paying attention to European.
Yeah, we are, and Derek said it best. I mean, obviously the language barrier is super hard, but I think now all these guys who have aspirations to be a pro, they're learning how to speak English now before they get here. Then I think also back in our day, the game style of play was totally different. They weren't physically ready like a lot of American players to come in and make an impact, but it's a European-style game right now. It's to their style of play. They play outside, they shoot threes, they pass and cut, so I think it's a little bit easier for them now.